I'm Mana Sharma and you're watching Not Just Any Review. Well, if you still haven't subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button. If you want to keep receiving notification on the videos that we come up with, click on the bell icon. And please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We really need your help and support to grow. When I first saw the trailer of Tribhanga, I was very excited about it because, the story of three generations of women written by a woman was quite a good concoction, according to me. So I decided to watch this movie. The movie stars Kajol, Tanvi Azmi, and Mithila Palkar in prominent roles, and there is Kunaal Roy Kapur, who's the supporting cast. Tribhanga has been written and directed by Renuka Shahane. Best part about this particular movie was its length. I like the fact that there are some movies which are short and sweet and they tell you the story in that particular timeline. This movie is 95 minutes long, which is, I think, a very decent time amount to let you know what exactly is happening in the movie throughout. So this was good because I've seen movies जो 2-2.5 घंटे 3 घंटे चल जाती हैं and at the end of the day the result is nothing. So I like this about it. The second part was how Renuka Shahane weaved the whole movie into something very beautiful. I liked how she portrayed women as not so perfect characters. They were not put on a pedestal, but they were okay with the mistakes that they made. They broke away from the shackles of patriarchy and they were still making mistakes in between their lives and were still accepting of them later in life. So this is what is something that I liked about it. I loved Tanvi Azmi's performance. She was 50% of the time in a coma, but the rest 50% of the time jab wo on screen thi, I loved the way she was, acting any scene. It was beautiful. It was magical to see her on screen. Kajol was a very good addition in the movie. I liked the quirkiness of her. At times it got a little much, but I liked it. Mithila Palkar is always amazing. I've always loved her performances even before, and this was also a very good performance. Kunaal Roy Kapur was also a good addition. I loved the fact that he was so patient with all the, characters in the movie. So this is something I liked. Now let's talk about something that I did not like. The first thing was I love Kajol's energy. She's amazing on screen. But I think at times in between the scenes, it was important for her to cut down on that energy. She was too excited all the time. I liked the hyperactiveness that existed. But at times, it has to be not there. It's like, ठीक है, अगर नहीं भी होगा ना, तो चलता है. So that was something that was bothering me throughout the movie, that there were some very serious scenes where she was still on top of her game. So it could have been mellowed down a little bit. That was one thing. The second issue for me was the colorful language that she was using. I think it's become a trend now. Ki aajkal every web series and every movie has a lot of slangs that are used. Here, I think it wasn't needed. Every second dialogue of hers had a slang. I think there are movies जहाँ पे ज़रूरत नहीं है, and these OTT platforms and these movie directors and creators need to put a stop to so much of colorful language. We don't need abuses and slangs all the time. रुका जा सकता है. You don't have to be abusive all the time. And it could have been a family movie, but because of the abuses, I don't think you would want, children to watch it. So that was another problem that I had. The third problem was that Mithila Palkar did not get as much screen time as I would have wanted her to have. काफी कम screen time था उनका. I think the kind of actor she is, she's a very good actress, and I've seen a lot of movies of hers, and she can hold a screen for a very long time. She can be there and take the movie forward, and I would have wanted to see her story even more. यहाँ पे her whole aim was to get married and have a family and have a child and everything. I wanted to know आगे क्या हुआ. She was married into a toxic family. What happened? Did she get married? Did she stay married? Did she move out? What happened? So I wanted to understand that. I wanted her to have more screen time. I wanted to have her to have more interactions with her mother, that is Kajol. Another issue I had with the movie was Kunaal Roy Kapur's constant use of the Hindi language. थोड़ा अगर कम हो जाता तो भी चलता. बहुत ज़्यादा हिंदी के शब्द थे जिनकी ज़रूरत नहीं थी. I'm sorry for my Hindi right now. But yes, that was another problem that I had with the movie. with the story, I think the intent was amazing. She tried to show women in different colors and how they were and how they made mistakes, but they were okay by the end of it, accepting ki theek hai, jo bhi kiya, it was my decision and I'm, okay with it and everything. But I think somewhere the whole issue that was supposed to be presented in front of the audience was lost. थोड़ा सा lost in the whole connection of it was. I think अगर वो थोड़ा और improve होता तो I would have liked it more. There were random additions in the movie which were not needed, as in, we did not want to know कि तन्वी आज़मी या काजोल या मिथिला पारकर का religion क्या था, क्या जरूरत थी, we did not need it. So that was one more problem. And I think at the end of it, when we saw that there were two women, Tanvi Azmi and Kajol, who broke from the shackles of patriarchy. One left her abusive mother-in-law and left the whole family because she wanted to give a better life to her children. And the other left her abusive husband who constantly abused her. However, with Mithila Palkar, she fell right into that trap. So that was another problem for me. I wish I understood the reason behind it, that she wanted to get into it because she wanted to have a family. But I think everything, like even niceness, has its limits. That's what I believe. So these are the issues that I had with it. But having said that, having said all of this, I think this movie does deserve at least one watch. It's a beautiful concept. It's a nice movie. It makes you understand that, a woman can lead her life alone and she can have a life alone. Even though the society does not agree to it, the society does not want a woman to, move forward in life and have a life of her own, because a man always has to be on her side. But even then, the woman somehow scrapes through and manages to come out beautifully. So that was something that I really liked about this movie. So I think एक बार देख लेनी चाहिए. For me, if it comes to ratings, I am going to give it 3 stars. 1 star for the overacting here and there, and the storyline going here and there, and another star would be for I don't know, it could have been executed properly. So that's it for me. So 3 stars for this movie. I think you should give it one watch and you like it. That's all for now. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, click on the subscribe button. If you want to keep receiving notifications for the videos that we come up with, click on the bell icon. Please follow us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. We really need your help and support to grow.